Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are back in the end and I am coming off of a total recording failure again. My computer has it in for me in the audio department and I recorded half an hour of work with no audio. But be that as it may, welcome to the prototype of the beginning of the Endermen Farm. What you've just seen is the piston pusher component of the farm, and what you are seeing over there is the torch failing to torch properly portion of the farm. That should do it for the future. The lighting, hazardous lighting. So what happens, there's a timer just below us, and when these pistons trigger, basically the Endermen are going to fall and land on top of that surface there, and that surface right there. And the pistons will push everything into the water stream over the course of it's about 3 to 5 minute cycles. So one cycle to push it off the edge to here, second cycle to push it into the water stream. I'll double check that before when this thing's up and running, but down below all I have so far is got a water wheel and a timer and just about enough hoppers to hook up the XP hopper, but that's still not quite done because I ran out of axles. Now originally I was planning on working on this further today. I figured I'd start building up the actual tower, but then a new update of Better Than Wolves has been released and there are matters that require my attention back at the base. A couple fairly critical ones when it comes to wolves. So there are two new features in this version of Better Than Wolves. The first is hardcore hunger for wolves, which is what we're going to go deal with today, which I would assume is exactly what it sounds like, plus probably the wolves wanting to eat your face. The second one is called hardcore hoofsies, which I'll admit I looked up what the heck was going on because I had no clue what was going on. And long story short, this thing right here, this nightmare of bovine insanity, is now a death trap because cows kick when they're hurt and they kick hard. So needless to say, we are not going to be going in there to harvest these cows anytime soon. We're going to have to figure out an automated farming and killing system for them sooner than I'd originally planned. And of course they're my source of leather, and my leather is my source of glue, and glue is my source of hafts for these lovely fancy weapons. Now for the wolves, what we need to do, just on a temporary basis, we need, let me see, bones. Get a couple stacks of bone meal. I see rotten flesh. Oh, is that some... No. Let's see, we're just going to track down some rotten flesh. What is it? It's bone meal, rotten flesh, and... There we are. We'll get those three. Sugar. Sugar is the third part, and I don't have a lot of reeds right now. I'll have to go harvest our reed farm too. And so what it means is that an automated kibble farm is suddenly become the utmost top priority. I think I might have some sugar in here already. Pardon the noise. Yes, I do. So all we need is that, and we'll get some more bone meal made. But in the meantime, that will at least be enough for us to get the, we better check this. Oh, lots of room. Grab all that. So we need to, what we're going to do today is we're going to get a very, very temporary wolf feeding system set up. Assuming that these wolves haven't already gone feral on me. Do I have any in there? I do. Might as well get that going. And yeah, we're out of bone meal, so we're going to need some of this bone meal down here to make more kibble. That'll help. Yeah, it's loud in here. It's very hard on my ears. There we are. We'll just get that going. So let's get these little buggers at least under control for the moment. Because these are just going to be a disaster right here. I know it for a fact because they're not mine. I have no way of controlling anything to do with them. Oh wow, I'm out of kibble. Pretty close. So we're going to need to extend our 5-minute timer a little further and set it up to dispense. This is going to be temporary, and I really will have to go out and find my own wolves because we have Kate's wolves and we have, I think they're Steve's wolves. And suffice to say, I can't do anything with them. Still short on bone meal. Man, it takes a lot of bone meal. Good thing I got a farm that produces a lot of bones. Okay. Or did I neglect to actually put it in here? That was kind of weird. Is that a lag spike or something? Okay, so feeding them. Well, first we're going to need our 5-minute timer. Because I don't want to cycle through it too fast. And the 5-minute timer will need to be attached to... What do I have in the way of dispensers sitting around? I have a couple of classic dispensers. Actually, I have 5 of them. That could actually make my life a lot easier. Now we're just gonna... What's easier? 5 pulses or... We'll think on it. Okay, we need to get our signal first. Let's see, where does the 5-minute timer end right now? Because it's located over in behind that wall there. And the way to it is through here. There it is right there. And it goes into this thing right here. And it goes up to the chicken farm, if memory serves. Yeah. Here's where it comes into the chicken farm. I'm going to have to run a separate wire for this. There's just no way around it. So hopefully we can safely take it through right here. With any luck, this will go right through to our... Well, I guess it'll go through to our old chicken farm. My goodness, this place is loud, isn't it? Another light here. I mean, on the other way to look at it is I have a lot of poop that I really don't have any obvious use for at the moment. But on the other hand, it's also not hurting anything to have more. There's the chicken farm, or the... Where am I? I'm not... Oh! Hello. Okay, there's our mushroom farm. Excellent. We are right on the right track here then. Except for that whole, you know, not wanting to carve a hole through to the mushrooms that I can't run my wire across. Oh, hello, you bozos. Excellent. Okay. Right. It's crowded in here, isn't it? I may just have to run this across the floor of our old base here. Okay, this is the... Whoops. That's the old chicken farm that's actually covered over right now. Which is right under here. So we could actually take it. Right. Okay, so torch goes right there. And then cobble can go right there. There we are. Alright, so now we're through that. And we could actually take it right under this floor. Right there. So we'll bring it up into here. So we need to go down and under the stairs. So it's 1, 2, 3. There's the wall of the mushroom farm. So if all is well, this should be just under the stairs. Yep. Okay, so we need to go one lower. There we are. Oh, no, that's... Right. That's right, I did that annoying thing, didn't I? Okay. There we are. Almost there, I think. Okay, now that's old chicken farm, right? Or that's current chicken farm. So we've actually gone past it. There it is. That's where we need to go. We're going to take it right down through here. Fill in this gap right here. And now we can bring over the 5-minute timer wire. It's only going to matter when I'm actually here, but that's how it's going to work. We'll just carve that out for now. We'll fix it later. Oh, and yeah, we're not going to go through there. We're going to go around this side. Oh. Oh, okay. That's the way it is. There. Okay. We got a couple more torches in here for safety. Okay. I'm going to need speaking of torches, I'm going to need a few redstone torches. Alright, we just need a way out of here. We're going to get rid of this. And just make a temporary way out. Get some sticks. Yeah, alright, that should work. We aren't going to need too many. We're just going to use a simple redstone torch signal extender, because this doesn't have to be rocket science. So, here we go. So we're going to start from there, and it's every 14, just to deal with any issues of counting. There we go. Okay, so starting from here, or let's see, right here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and a torch. 1, 2, 3. Well, now we can actually just lay it in. Alright, that's not actually too bad distance-wise, is it? Alright, hopefully it can receive that. Yes, just far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 to there. $14. And an inversion. Put that, whoops, right there. Torch right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we'll go 7. And we'll bring it up right over in here, right there. So let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, we'll just put the inverter, actually, hold on, that might work even better. That right there, that right there. And this will become the block that brings our signal up into our actual operating center. And then we'll just run this right here. Seal that up. Seal this up. Although I think I have a piece, yeah, there is a flight of stairs that goes right here. And whoa. Are we doing? I just had a weird little spike there. Okay, and then last but not least, that right there. Okay, so now we have a 5-minute timer, which will send a medium-length signal. Now there's a couple things we can do. We can have multiple dispensers. I need to get another. I've got 2 of these things in the meltdown box right now. We're just going to grab a diamond pickaxe, since that's what I happen to have nearby. So down here we have 6 dogs that need feeding. Is that an Enderman? Where the heck did an Enderman come from? Well, that's irritating. We have a couple options. We can set up 2 or 3 feeders and try and send a signal to each of them, which is actually not a bad solution. So we put you there. If we set up 3 and double pulse each of them, that should actually do the trick quite nicely. Put that there for a second. Wait, if I do that I won't be able to get out, so that's not entirely a solution. There we go. And then this can go down into our system. The best part is that all 3 of those will prevent the thing from spitting the wood or spitting the... I'll figure out how to speak English one of these days, guys, don't you worry. It'll let us... it'll keep the stuff from spitting into the... it'll keep it from missing. That's what I was trying to say. It will keep it from missing. Okay, so let's see. Oh, right. Redstone quirk right there. So the only problem is our inversion is actually wrong right now, which means we need to invert it one more time. Okay, and then we need to get a double pulse built. So here's our first pulse right here. 1. Now we need to make sure we can access all 3 of these and inquire if they have sufficient kibble in them. For now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, now how are we going to get to this one? Right here. Actually, not even that. There we go. Access points to all 3 kibble boxes. Okay. Now then, the next step is to get a second signal into here. And it's got to be a delayed signal. This is going to become a problematic spot right here anyway, so we're just going to make this a little safer. The only way in there is going to be through the ladder. I can't feed all of these dogs, unfortunately. It's just not going to be feasible to do that. So what we're going to need is a pair of repeaters. Oh, hello. You know what? You little jerk. Get out of here. Hey. Hey, jerk face. Come on. I'm not wearing armor, am I? Genius. Oh, Endermen drive me insane. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We'll need 8 of that. 2 of those. That will get us our clocks. I'm just a little paranoid, aren't I? Okay. Smooth stone is in here. I did a little cleaning up, by the way. I think it's a little bit of an improvement. 2, 2, 2. Nope. And here I am, still using the old recipe. There we go. 2 repeaters. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a repeater there. And then a repeater here. And it's going to go boop, boop. Except the repeater is going to be actually right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and we have to keep this... Oh, we need a third one. No, we only need 2. Right, I'm misusing this one. This one doesn't go here. It goes right here. With 1 tick and 4 ticks, that should do it. Now all we need is some kibble in there. Yeah, I hear you. Doggies making poops. And probably getting angry and grumpy about being hungry. So if 5 minutes isn't adequate, I don't know quite what I'm going to do, but I think it will be. Alright, I think we got enough bone meal now to make a bit more. Oh, we're actually down in the rotten flesh department now. Oh, it takes a fair bit of this to make it, doesn't it? Well, that's easy to fix. We got rotten flesh in absurd quantities. In fact, we're actually going to be able to fully automate the production of this stuff. 100%. So, that will be a future episode, though. For now, we're just going to make sure that each of these has a few stacks in it. So we got 7, no, not 7, we got 3 feedings worth in there right now. It's going to take just a little bit of work to get more of it in there. Alright, now we can close this off here to make sure there's absolutely no light. Alright. So, I'm going to take just a few minutes to run across to the... I think I have an idea for a real easy cow harvester for that system there. It's actually kind of a funny idea. We're going to go over and get as much rotten flesh as we can carry to produce the enough kibble to last us a while. I'll probably do most of that cooking off camera. But all that really matters is that those wolves, our only wolves right now, our only source of dog poop, is not going to go crazy and eat our faces. So I built the second pillar. I don't know if I've shown you guys that yet or not. Still a lot to do here. I've been slowly working on carving things out here. Pretty quick we'll be able to start figuring out how to build our first buildings, which is going to be pretty cool. Well, not buildings. It's not buildings here so much as it is... where did it wind up? It goes in there. There we go. The first time I'm actually going to wish that I had more storage space for this stuff. Isn't that kind of funny? Not that it'll be an issue. It'll refill that in almost no time at all. Had a interesting idea for a use for these things in my Endermen Farm, actually. Just because of the quirk of blocks in this game. Alright, I will go make some kibble, and I will bring you guys back when I get set up to make the temporary cow farm. Be right back. Hey guys, I know I just noticed how long I've been recording. We're just about at the time when we're going to get a signal into this system here. We're just about at the 5-minute mark, so that'll let us test the long-haul signal transmission and the double tick feeder here. So with any luck, it won't be much longer now. That's my hope anyways. I gotta check a couple of clocks. Oh, did I? No, I didn't see a pulse yet. We're just gonna wait. There it goes. That did not do what I'd hoped, I don't think. That took down 1. Oh, we need a... Yeah, we'll just convert that into a pulse. Alright, so the only tweak... So what I'll do off camera here is I'm going to convert this little guy right here into a pulse... I'm going to add a pulse shortener here. Because we need this to be 2 short pulses to make this trigger properly. Because as you can see, Yeah, that's not going to work right. We need it to be pulses, not clocks. But I'll fix that up off camera. That'll just take a second to correct. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for now. Next episode, we'll make the temporary cow farm, and then we'll get back to work on the Endermen Farm. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.